Autistically Accurate presents Draconic Dungeon Demiurger Episode 3. Salutations everyone, and I'm McKelly, and today I excitably share with you a continuation of the project that's been brewing in my mind, the TTRPG homebrew campaign setting working titled as Deeply Disturbing. Season 1. The Conceptualization of Deeply Disturbing. Welcome to the eerie and unpredictable world we're crafting together, where the shadows hold secrets, and the light isn't always as comforting as it seems. Today, we're diving into the role of magic and the supernatural in technology versus magic of our setting, where reality bends and the lines between the mundane and the mystical blur. Part 1. The role of magic and the supernatural. In a world shaped by secrets and hidden powers, magic isn't just something anyone can wield. It's a skill, a deep comprehension of the universal simulation itself, a power to bend reality with sheer will. Today, we're delving into the role of magic and the supernatural in our campaign setting, where magic is as elusive as it is powerful. Imagine magic like a Kryptonian under a red sun, ordinary, powerless. But change that light, and suddenly, they remember just how powerful they are. Magic works similarly in this world. It's unlockable, a skill tied to the understanding of the simulation itself, like manipulating source code. It's there, but most people just don't know how to tap into it. Across the world, there are only a few thousand initiates and masters of magic. They're divided among several factions, and they know just how rare their gift is. For most of the 7 billion people alive at the start of the 21st century, magic is a myth, a fantasy. And the elites want to keep it that way. Some people might stumble upon magic through the use of psychedelics like ayahuasca or DMT. These substances open their minds to the simulation, even if just for a brief moment. But in the world's lore, magic wasn't always hidden. In the beginning, early humans were encouraged to wield it freely, as divine clerics entrusted with this knowledge. But to truly master magic requires more than a one-time revelation. However, a corrupt perspective arose, seducing early humans into a devilish mockery of magic, a tool of control and deception. According to the narrative, a divine flood was meant to wash this corruption away, much like the river Lethe, erasing sinful memories. But not everything was forgotten. Some entities escaped, and their influence still lingers. Yet, this entire battle between light and corruption is part of a grand design, a cosmic divine comedy, much like J.R.R. Tolkien's vision of eucatastrophe, a sudden, hopeful turn in the darkest hour. In the end, magic is part of this plan to reform and rid the world of the corruptive forces, but that path is far from clear. This grand design affects not just those who wield magic, but everyone, knowingly or not. The majority of humans live in a mundane world, oblivious to these magical forces. They cling to their religions, feeling that something is missing but unable to find it, because the truth is heavily controlled. Education systems and media are designed to propagandize and obscure the real history of magic. There are those who hoard knowledge, twisting the curriculum to suit their supremacy, ensuring that only a select few understand the true nature of magic. These elites teach false techniques, spreading misinformation to prevent any serious competition from rising. So, where does this leave the average person in our campaign setting? For them, magic remains a distant possibility, a hidden truth just out of reach. But for our players, for those with the right clues and skills, the world becomes a playground of possibilities, a place where they can unlock their true potential. Part 2. Technology versus magic. At the heart of our campaign is the idea that magic isn't just an abstract force, it's an unlockable power hidden within the simulation. It's a skill that, when discovered, grants unparalleled control over reality itself, like wielding the very source code of existence. For most of humanity, magic is a lost art, locked away through centuries of obfuscation by elites who fear what would happen if everyone knew the truth. Magic was once a universal birthright, accessible to early humans in their divinely guided beginnings. But a corruption, a deviation, turned this gift into a closely guarded secret, buried beneath layers of deception and a meticulously crafted narrative of mundanity. Now, imagine this world set at the dawn of the 21st century. Technology is on the cusp of a revolution, but it's still relatable, tangible, dial-up internet, cell phones with snake, and bulky desktop computers. It's a time where technology is a novelty, not yet a necessity, and the gap between understanding and utility is just beginning to widen. This is where magic and technology collide, both metaphorically and literally. Consider CERN and the Large Hadron Collider, a symbol of humanity's pursuit to understand the universe's deepest secrets. By 2012, CERN's experiments would famously lead to the discovery of the Higgs boson, a revelation about the very fabric of reality. But in our setting, these experiments could mean so much more. What if the LHC's high-energy collisions weren't just about discovering particles but also revealing cracks in the simulation? Dimensional rifts, supernatural disturbances, and cryptids escaping into the world might all be the unintended consequences of scientific ambition. And the factions within CERN, scientists split between the pursuit of pure knowledge and secret occult experimentation, could become key players in our story. Some might see the Collider as a tool to uncover cosmic truths, while others might use it as a gateway to harness forbidden magical power. For the adventurers, this intersection of magic and technology offers limitless possibilities. One moment, they're deciphering ancient Enochian texts to unlock spells. The next, they're hacking into a high-security server to stop a rogue faction from triggering a catastrophic experiment. Magic and technology aren't opposites. They're two sides of the same coin, tools that can be wielded in harmony or conflict, depending on who holds them. By anchoring our story in this transitional period of technological growth, we create a world that feels plausible yet teeming with potential for the extraordinary. Whether it's the glinting dawn of a new discovery or the gloaming dusk of forgotten knowledge, every moment in this setting holds the promise of adventure and the peril of the unknown. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this world, uncovering the mysteries that bind magic and technology together. What secrets lie in the shadows of progress? And what will happen when the adventurers discover that some boundaries weren't meant to be crossed? In the next episode, we'll dive into player characters' place in the world and factions and conflict. Stay tuned, and let's keep building this world. If you're intrigued by what you've heard today and want to follow along as I develop this campaign, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video. Share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. I'd love to hear what cryptids or elements you think should be included. Until the next episode, savor the suspense.